Oh, lovely walleye, Douglas.
Yep.
At the hand of the master.
There we go. There we go. Nice fish. So you haven't really fished this jig?
No, I haven't done.
Or the swim bait on it with the jig?
Well, I have a little bit, but not these new Berkeley ones.
Huh. You know,
And I've never done it at the hands of the master.
Yeah, right. Well, where's your jig? Right there.
You know, he popped off a weed. As soon as it popped off the weed, jumped forward and he banged it. And they smack it.
Yep.
Like really smack it. There's no doubting that it was a hit.
No, to me, this is it's not like it's a revolutionary thing, but it is so effective and so efficient in so many situations that it's just remarkable, I think, that even after talking about it for 3 years, people just aren't on this thing. Now, there's two kinds of swim baits, and we're going to talk about that too. This is really, I think, the most efficient in weeds, but there's other kinds that'll work too. So very nice fish to get going here. And, as you can see, the size of the fish.
Yeah. The other nice thing, Doug, is they seem to select for those really nice size fish. You just don't seem to get a lot of 12, 14, 15 inches.
But surprisingly, you will find that little fish will eat this big thing too. That's that's one of the problems with people not believing. They look at the bait and they say it's too big for walleyes when that's the same size as a number 12 husky jerk. It's actually smaller.
And you know, traditionally we fish with way too small baits.
Absolutely. Fish.
Good going, Doug. Looks like a good one.
It must be a walleye.
I think so.
A little better. Boy, he's pretty in the light now.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful light. Swim bait. Right along the edge.
Doesn't get any better.
Well, Gord, you know, the classic weed bait in the early days was just a straight shad wrap, and I still use that a lot when the weeds are just standing straight up, you know, like pondweed or cabbage, just straight up standing weeds.
Yeah.
But this is much different.
You know, the tail dancer really is a wobbling bait, wide wobble, Doug, and you know, there's sometimes that really calls. I think it does anyway, sends off a traction. It's got a lot of flash to it. And the other neat thing about these, despite you'd look at that and say, boy, it's going to get caught in the weeds.
Right.
Especially when you team it up with fire line. And you can actually throw that right into the weeds. You can feel the weeds, you can get caught on it. Rip it a couple times, pause it, just shake it a couple times, and it just sheds weeds like crazy. It's actually
very buoyant bait, too.
An amazingly weedless bait.
Fish. Pretty nice one.
Yeah, beauty. Oh,
there we go.
Wow.
That's about time. Uh-huh. Look at the size of that beast right there. Whew. 8.5. Maybe 8.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. He's got lymphocystis or... Gord, how big do you think it is?
Wow.
It's skinny, but nice fish. Probably 28 inches.
You know what, Doug? Another month or so, it'll have a couple more pounds on it.
Yeah.
But that's a beautiful.
And so, as our anglers continue their quest for walleyes, what have we learned? First, that weed walleyes are an often overlooked option on many bodies of water during summer. And secondly, when weed walleyes are the target, two lures make up a particularly potent 1-2 punch. The Berkeley Power Bait Swim Shad fished on a jig head, and the Rapala Tail Dancer number 9. In keeping with our show theme, these are two primary in-fisherman tactics and techniques that should help you catch more fish this season.